Showtime! Let's fucking get it! Let's fucking get it! Let's fucking go, dude. Let's fucking go, dude. I don't know how many I'm gonna do. At least 100. At least a solid 100. That's how I'm feeling right now. Because I wanted to get to 2,300 today, so I'm gonna at least do that. Bare minimum. So let's get that done. And if stream is popping, maybe I go further. I don't know. I doubt it's gonna be popping on a fucking Tuesday night at 9 p.m. But we'll see. We shall see. I just want to get a quick little 100 in before I go to bed. I think I fucked up the count. I think I went 2 on that last one. Yeah, we got a long ways to go. But the grind continues. The grind never fucking stops. Never. I want to get a lot done this week. Like I said, like 300 a day minimum. We only did 200 so far, so I got to catch up. I know it's a long ways in the future, but after this is done, we're gonna do crystal. I'm also cloning items on BDSP still. I've almost got that done. So we could get a BDSP playthrough as well, because I can get shiny charm on there. Masuda method. So the shiny charm on BDSP, it only works for eggs. Literally, that's it. Just eggs. It's kind of ass, but we could take advantage of it with the Masuda method. So there's that. I'm trying to get a lot done. I gotta lock the fuck in, dude. I think the next step with this streaming shit, I've said this before, I gotta start making videos, dude. I really do. I just gotta figure out how the fuck to edit. I think I'm gonna look up how to edit shit. Ideally, I just fucking get an AI to do it. In a perfect world. This coding class I've been taking, there's a course on there strictly for building an AI. So I might take a look at that. If I can figure out how to make my own fucking AI, dude, I'd have that shit do all the work for me. Cut my shit up, post it on TikTok, do the YouTube shorts, all that shit. I do not feel like doing all that shit. I had a few people tell me they'd do it for me, but I feel bad doing that to people. I don't give a fuck about AI. I don't want to just make people do shit for them, because I'm not gonna pay them. I don't want to do that to people and not pay them. If I'm telling somebody to do it, I want to pay them. But yeah, I've been trying to get a lot fucking done, dude. Between this, gym, we're trying to fucking meal prep, coding class. There's only so many hours in a day, though. I've been doing my I've been going fucking ham on the Duolingo. I've been going crazy on that shit. Yo soy aprendier. Yo soy aprendier un poco de español. I'm learning. I'm learning. Dude, don't let me get this fucking shiny. My neighbors are gonna fucking hate me. My downstairs neighbors will fucking hate me. Dude, they've already, before, I don't even know if it's the same people downstairs. They've already left me a note. Hey, please keep the TV down. We can hear everything. Like, dude, my TV's on 20. I can barely fucking hear it. I can barely fucking hear it. That shit pissed me off. I don't interact with any of my fucking neighbors. They ain't gonna leave a note like that. Bro, I was watching this this Game of Thrones spin-off that just came out, the Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. Dude, very first scene. The very first scene. So the guy, like, he's like burying his, like, pretty much like adopted father, right? A real sentimental scene, right? He's burying him under, like, this elm tree. Right? And the very next scene, you just see his fucking ass cheeks and fucking shit coming out of him right next to the fucking elm tree where he just buried this dude. I'm like, Jesus fucking, and it's like flying. It's not like it just like drips out. It's just fucking flying out of him. I'm like, holy shit, dude. What am I watching? Why am I watching this and why am I intrigued? I got a fucked up head, bro. This is one thing I realize is my head is fucked up, dude. I can tell just from like the people that are in my chat. They're all fucked up. I think that's just the type of people I attract. I attract a lot of people with mental instability. I was saying that earlier. I really think like my chat is a reflection of me. So when my chat's talking about putting fiberglass on someone's tongue and I'm squirting everywhere, fuck me until I forget I really think that's because of me. Because of who I am. You don't see this on other PokeTubers channels. You do not see that in their chat. That's all my chat is, dude. Just straight fucking degeneracy. It's my fault. It's all my fault. They're a reflection of me. And then Tamer's talking about how, what the fuck was he talking about? Oh, how his therapist said he's or his doctor diagnosed him with racism. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Sometimes I have to remind myself when I'm looking at chat, I'm like, dude, I'm playing Pokemon. I'm playing a game for 10-year-olds and we're talking about the best ways to torture people. Let me read the chat from earlier, the last stream. Oh yeah, waterboarding. The brazen bull. Yeah, I don't even know how we got to that, dude. Oh yeah, I think I just asked chat. I was like, what would be the worst way to fucking die? Then we start talking about torturing people. I keep getting distracted, dude. Let me get through this 100. Let me get through this shit. Let me lock the fuck in, dude. Man, what does the weather look like right now? I'm tired of it being cold. I'm tired of this shit, Grandpa. Tired of this shit, Grandpa. 32 degrees. I wonder what it's like in the rest of... Dude, I saw on Instagram... Fucking Mississippi. Like, massive fucking power outages. Everywhere. Like, the whole grid is fucked. The entire power grid is fucked over there. Let me see, when's this fucking cold front supposed to end? Winter storm. There's 8 people that have died in Louisiana from this shit. 40 dead after winter storm snarls travel, brings severe ice, heaviest snow in years. Meteorologists are watching another storm that could hit the East Coast this weekend. Let me see about inside of the weather. Daily. Alright, so the low is 28 tomorrow. And then it gets... Oh. It gets to 23 degrees on Friday, and it's gonna rain. And then 19 on Saturday. Dude. 19 degrees? And then it gets better after that. So Saturday, after Saturday, that's when it's gonna start getting better. Dude, 19 degrees is insane. I don't know if I ever remember it being 19 degrees in Louisiana. Like, even when we had that big, like, snowstorm last year, which I've never seen in my entire life. I've lived here for 26 years. I've never seen 8 inches of fucking snow. That shit came out of nowhere and fucked us. We didn't have salt for the roads, nothing. Everything was just fucking closed. Let it be this one. Let it be 2222. Oh, dude, that'd be sick. That'd be fucking sick. I think the coolest thing about streaming is I just get to talk to myself. I just get to fucking talk to myself, and it's just normal. Like, that's just what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to just talk to a screen. I feel like a lot of people talk to themselves, they just don't admit it. They'll never fucking admit that shit. Every once in a while, I'll just have to say some shit to myself. I'm like, man, you really the shit. You got this shit. I'll wake up and be like, ain't nothing gonna fucking stop me. And just say that to myself. Sometimes I just gotta hear it out loud. Some people might think that's insane. We're all a little insane. I think everybody has at least some mental problems. I think everybody on Earth, if everybody just went to go get fucking diagnosed, a doctor could find something wrong with you. I don't think there's a single person on this earth who is mentally perfect. Completely 100% mentally stable. I don't think that's a thing. I think everybody's got something wrong with them. Especially today, dude. How this fucking internet shit is, dude. That just fucks people's heads. I think it just fucks everybody's heads. Like, we're all like a millisecond away from talking to each other, but we all are also like not hanging out, like not seeing, like not. We're as social as we've ever been, but we're also as antisocial as we've ever been, if that makes sense. We're as connected as we've ever been and disconnected as we've ever been. All in one. Both at the same time. I know that sounds like a paradox, but it's true. It's true. Like, we can all connect with each other super easily, but the connections aren't the same. It's not the same as seeing someone in person and actually talking to them, shaking their hand, hugging them. It's not the same, dude. And I think that really fucks with a lot of people's heads. Because we're just not getting the social interactions that we should. I think COVID showed us that. Like, I bet if you looked at like the suicide rates during COVID, they were probably fucking sky high. That probably drove a lot of people insane, just being cooped up like that on the internet all day. I'd have to look it up. Let me look it up. A significant increase in suicide deaths was observed in the U.S. during the first 10 months of the pandemic. 14% increase in firearm suicides among this demographic. This is probably not shit I should be talking about on stream. I shouldn't even be saying the word. I should probably use a different word. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? I'm not big enough for them to take me down yet. Fuck them. I'm still flying under the radar. That's why we get away with talking about torture. And racism. And Jews. I just attract the most unhinged people. Let's continue the grind. Continue the grind, dude. I need a new like show to watch. I need another, maybe not. Maybe that's not the best use of my time. I've already got a lot going on. I just gotta use my time wisely. 86,400 seconds in a day. And I'm spending a good bit of them resetting for a yellow Charmander. And talking to myself. But that's part of the grind. That's how I choose to grind. I've never been afraid of some hard work. That is one thing about me. I have never been afraid to work for what I want. The life I lived, learned from a very, very young age. The only way to get ahead is by working hard. That's the only way you're gonna get what you want. There are no fucking shortcuts, dude. You gotta stay focused, no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're sad, angry, happy, depressed, anxious. Doesn't matter what the fuck you got going on, you gotta stay focused. That's a very important skill to have. It's probably the most important skill to have. I spent a lot of years unfocused, and it led me down the wrong path. But at the same time, I regret none of it. I regret absolutely none of it. They say when you're old, the only things in life you regret are the things you didn't do. And I think that's true. I really and truly think that's true. You only fucking live once, dude. If you want to do something, you gotta just go fucking do it. Or else you're gonna just have to live with that regret for the rest of your life. This shit is not forever, dude. Another thing I've come to realize, I think a lot more people need to realize, you could have all the success in the world, but if you don't have anybody to share it with, you don't have any fucking loved ones around you to share it with, there's no point. You need that in your life. You need that. You need a great support system. That's an important part. I don't think people talk about that enough. I think that kind of gets tossed to the side a lot, especially with these people making a shit ton of money. There's a lot of people with a lot of money that are very sad because they've cut off all loved ones in pursuit of it. They've given up a lot. It takes a lot of sacrifices to get to that point. And if you're sacrificing the people you love to get to that point, it's not worth it. It's not. Don't ever do that shit. I'm gonna make sure I don't do that shit. I do this shit for my loved ones. That's the whole fucking point, dude. That's the entire fucking point, dude. I've been getting real philosophical on streams lately, but that's just how I'm feeling, dude. I'm getting to the age where I feel like a lot of shit's starting to make a lot more sense. And I just don't have time for a lot of shit. I've seen people die, dude. I've seen people get arrested. I mean, I've been through a fucking lot, dude. I've been fucking stabbed, robbed, jumped, thrown in jail. Like, there's one thing I learned: you gotta stay focused at all points. But it's also important to make mistakes at a young age. That's when you don't want to make mistakes when you're older. When you're older is when you should have learned from your mistakes. feel like a lot of people get fucked up because they don't make those mistakes early, and they start making them later in life, and when they're a lot more costly. I got all my mistakes out of the way at a young age. I did all the dumb shit early, and I'm glad it happened that way. Because that put me at this point right now, where I'm absolutely locked the fuck in. I was talking about this in an earlier stream, but I really want to stream for like most of my life, if that's possible. Like, I'm not doing this shit for the money. I'm not even trying to blow up off this shit, dude. If it happens, it happens. I'm not pursuing it. The reason I'm doing it is because this shit stays here forever. And I want to leave something behind. And leaving all this behind is, I feel like, very, very good. Very good. Especially for the people that love me. They will never run out of me speaking on things, of me explaining life, what's happening, my thoughts on certain situations. The permanence of this really draws me in. They really attract, and I'm not saying that in a like I said, I've already talked about this in other streams, but it's not like a negative. I'm looking at it in a very positive light. That's how I see it. Not that I plan on leaving or dying anytime soon. I plan on living a very long life. And I plan on being very successful in life. I have a plan. I've got goals. I'm gonna make every single one of them happen. And alongside that, I want to be able to stream and just let people see my life as it progresses. Even if there's nobody watching. Even if there's nobody in the chat. Not every stream is gonna be a banger. But I'm gonna try and leave behind some gems, some of my thoughts in every single one of them. Just in case. You never know who's watching. All this shit gets uploaded. People will watch it at a later date. Maybe my kids will watch it one day. Maybe one day I'll have kids. And when I'm gone, they'll watch this. They'll say, "Oh my God, that's my dad. That's my dad when he was young. Look at him. Look at him explaining life. Look at how unhinged he is. Look at the stupid shit he's talking about. Look at this chat talking about fuck me until I forget my name." Nah, this shit's beautiful, dude. This shit is beautiful. The permanence of the internet is a very attractive thing to me. You never know what's gonna happen. That's the thing about this life shit, dude. We could all be gone tomorrow. And I'm not saying that like I think it is, but it's not always something you have control over. I've seen my life flash before my eyes a couple times already. I've had people wave guns in my face. I've been stabbed, I've been jumped. I know this shit ain't forever. All it takes is one wrong move. Be at the wrong place at the wrong time. A lot of this shit's uncontrollable. But I think the peace comes with understanding that it's out of your control, so it's not something you should worry about. I've told this to a bunch of the dudes at my work. They'll be telling me shit about their lives, and I'm like, dude, listen to me. You should not even worry about anything that's out of your control. Alright, you cannot control other people. You cannot control how they treat you, how they react, what they're doing. That is not something you should worry about. My camera's fucking up. I had a dude call me today talking about the impact I've had on him. The words of wisdom, how he looks up to me like a big brother. That's what it's all about, dude. That shit makes me happy as fuck, dude. I really do genuinely care about the people around me. Anybody I'm in the close vicinity with that I see more than once, I want to at least have some type of impact on their life. And hearing somebody call me up and tell me like the impact I've had on them just from my words, like the advice I've given, that means so fucking much to me, dude. That really fucking tugs at my heartstrings. Like I said, I'm young, but I have been through a lot of life. I've lived through things that people 3-4 times my age have never even experienced. I've seen some fucking shit, dude. And I know how to get through some shit. I think the most important part is just how you perceive things. Your mind is very powerful. Your mind is a fucking tool, dude. Think of it like a knife. It needs to be sharpened. It needs to be taken care of. If it's dull, you're not going to be able to cut through anything. But if you're sharpening it, if you're taking care of it, man, you could get through the toughest fucking meat. You could cut right through that shit with ease. I truly feel like with the shit I've been through in life, I can get through whatever, dude. It doesn't matter what the fuck this shit throws at me. I've been through enough to know how to deal with it, and I know I'm gonna go through more shit. I know I am. I probably haven't seen my toughest situation yet, but I've seen a lot of other tough ones, and I know how to get through them. And it all starts in your head. It's all in your fucking head, dude. I truly believe that the meaning of life is connection. It's connection. It's not money. It's not success. It's not recognition. It's not fame. It's the people you fucking connect with. The impact you leave on the people around you. Because that'll stick after you're gone. That's what everybody's gonna fucking remember, dude. Nobody's gonna give a shit about how much money you had, your accomplishments, any of that. It's gonna be the people that you touched. Pause. That you touched and really made an impact on their lives. And that loved you. Those are gonna be the people that remember you the best. And I think it's important not to let go of them. I think today we're very quick to discard people. I think it's because of how social media is and how the internet is. It feels like we just have a lot of like everybody's replaceable. I don't think everybody is replaceable. I truly don't, dude. Not everybody is replaceable. I know a lot of people say that everybody's replaceable. It's not true, dude. It's not true. You gotta hold on to the ones you love. You will never find the same person in somebody else. You will never, that'll never fucking happen. Everybody's gonna be different. Everybody's gonna have a different perspective, different upbringing, different point of view, different thoughts, different ways that they elaborate on different things. Kind of talking in circles right now. I think anybody who's watching will understand what I'm saying. Life is very short. We're not as connected as we seem. Hold on to the people you love. The meaning of life is connection. That pretty much sums up my talking points. I really think we're more disconnected than ever. Just because the connections we have just aren't as deep. Like, we have more connections than ever, but they're nowhere near as deep as the connections used to be. And that's a sad thing, dude. Like, all the connections are just fucking polluted. Let me not say polluted and diluted. Both of them. Both of them. I think another thing, another habit that I want to get back. I've done it before, but this is just like a hobby that I've just never been able to stick with, is reading. I've read books. I've gotten into like phases where I'll just read nonstop. It's hard for me to balance things. That's always been a hard thing for me. Like, the type of person I am, when I like set my eyes on something, when I want something, I'm just fucking hyper focused on it. And that's an issue. That's a problem I have. It can also be seen as a good thing. Because when I want something, nobody's gonna fucking outwork me for it. But it also means I'm just not gonna be as well-rounded as a person. And that's something I've been working on this past year. It's hard though. There's only, like I said, 86,400 seconds in a day. It's not that much time. You gotta spend it wisely. You gotta make every fucking second count. Don't waste any fucking time. You feel like something's a waste of your time, it probably is. Don't even entertain that shit. Life's too short to be wasting time. Oh, I'll do it later. Well, what if later doesn't fucking come, dude? What if man, this sounds so fucking dull. This sounds so nihilistic. But like, what if, you know, I'm looking, like, from my perspective, it's positive. Like what I'm trying to say, you know, but the dark comes with the light, the positive with the negative. You can't have one without the other. So what I'm saying is, if you're going through some shit with somebody, just make it up. Just make it up. Don't hold grudges. Don't do that, especially not with the people you love. You gotta fucking keep them close. That shit's important. In my eyes, that's the most important thing. Everybody's gonna have their own priorities, their own goals, ambitions. In my eyes, that's the only fucking thing that matters. The rest of this shit is tertiary, secondary. It comes after that. First things first, take care of the ones you love. Check in on them. Never hold a grudge. You know, holding grudges is bad for you. Mentally. Like, it fucks with your head. It fucks with your mood. Fucks with your emotions. People gotta learn to let shit go. Not everything is as serious as people make it out to be. I don't have any grudges. And I try my best not to. I try to look at things from a very analytical standpoint. Everybody's very emotional. Don't get me wrong, I can get emotional too. I do. I act like I don't, but I do. But I get emotional with the people that matter to me. Hey, if you don't matter to me, I'm not wasting my fucking time. Yeah, you'll be able to tell. You'll be able to tell if you don't fucking matter to me. It's a very, very different Blake. It's like a fucking polar opposite, dude. I think for me, I'd rather I'd rather see the people around me succeed than see myself succeed. Like, seeing myself succeed would feel good, but seeing the people I love succeed, that's just a whole different fucking level, dude. I'd be much more happy for them than I would be for me. I'm a lot harder on myself than I am on other people. I've come to realize this. I just have such fucking high expectations for myself. And I'm just not looking at it like that for other people. I give a lot of other people slack. That's the word I'm looking for. I give them a lot of slack. I know none of this shit's easy. I don't hold people to that high standards because I've seen what people are capable of. There are a lot of bad people out there. Not everything's black and white. A lot of people can be good and bad. They can be good to you and bad to everyone else. Nothing's black and white. Nobody's perfect. I try not to judge other people too harshly. Like I said, I judge myself more than I judge other people. I've always been very tough on myself. But it's because I know what I'm fucking capable of, dude. I don't expect as much out of others. Like I said, I feel like I'm capable of a lot in this life. Capable of a lot of success. But I need to make sure I have people around me to celebrate it with. That's what I'm focused on right now. Need to make sure I take care of them first. That's what's important to me. That's probably my number one value in life. Kind of talking in circles, but I'm just trying to get my point across. This for me is like therapy. This is like my online journal. This is my life on video, my thoughts. Sometimes I just gotta vocalize it, just leave it all out there. Guys, you never know who the fuck's gonna watch this shit. But if somebody is, I'm gonna make an impact on them. I'm gonna try my best to impact them in some sort of way. And I'm not gonna be perfect. Sometimes I'm gonna be sad. Sometimes I'm gonna be a little nihilistic. Sometimes I'm gonna be angry. Sometimes I'm gonna be happy. Sometimes I'm gonna be silly. Not so serious, but the mood I've been in lately, I've been in a very, I've been all over the place lately. I can't lie, but it leads to good things. My outlook and my core values have remained unchanged. I think a lot of people gotta take shit more seriously. Like I said, nothing is forever. If there's a risk, you gotta go out there and take it. I think that's the biggest thing. A lot of people are scared to take risks. I get very comfortable. I'm guilty of this too. I get comfortable with something. I don't want to rock the boat. Man, fuck that. Fuck that shit. When it's scary, you fucking jump. You don't want to live with regret. You don't want to live with regret of not going for something. You only live once, dude. You've got to have a ruthless ambition to get everything you fucking want. You've got to be absolutely fucking cutthroat. Whatever you want out of life. Take no fucking prisoners. If people don't like it, who gives a shit? That's just how it's gotta be. This dude in my work, he says every day, 2 types. You're either a pit bull or you a chihuahua. Those tipos. 2 fucking types, dude. Quote of the day. 2 fucking types. You're either gonna get everything you want and you're gonna put the work in to get it, or you're not. You gotta be fucking ruthless. You gotta be ruthless in the pursuit of everything you want out of this fucking life. Bro, I've been yapping for an hour. I needed it though. I fucking needed this shit. Like I said, this is my fucking therapy. I don't have a therapist. I'm not gonna pay for one. This is my fucking therapy, dude. I probably could use a therapist. Probably should have a therapist. With all the shit that I've been through. I don't know, it's something about just saying shit out loud. Just leaving it out there for everybody else to look at. And hear. Listen to. There's something fucking beautiful about that. What's this motivational quote say? Overthinking is the quickest way to ruin something good. I'm guilty of that. I've got these little motivational quotes that'll pop up on my phone every so often. I got like notifications set for like every hour. Sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need a little kick in the ass. Ain't shit sweet, dude. Ain't shit sweet. None of this shit's fair. It was never fair. And people are gonna get ahead. They know that. They already fucking know that, dude. That's how they got there. If you're not willing to take a chance, you're never gonna get what you want. You're never gonna get what you want if you're not willing to take a chance. That's something that's been on my mind a lot this week. You gotta be able to take that fucking risk. You gotta be willing to change. If you want something you never had, you gotta do something you've never done. That's a quote I saw the other day. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Be fucking ruthless. Be fucking ruthless in pursuit of what you want. Be a pit bull. 2 fucking types, dude. 2 fucking types. Nobody was even watching, but I had a lot to get off my mind. I had a lot to say. That's okay. We don't always have to have people watching. If anybody is watching this, I appreciate you. See you.